My Brain, My Heart, Sports Talk with Mike. So lately I've been kind of wondering how far away a team is from winning the championship in the respective leagues. I'm not looking at kind of playoffs or deep runs in the playoffs or even making it to the championship itself. I'm trying to garner all the knowledge I possibly can to see how long it's actually going to take for each team to win a championship. I'm going to kick it off with the NHL. We'll go alphabetically, and Anaheim Ducks. The Ducks, it's going to take them about 12 years. Within 12 years, they're going to win the Stanley Cup. Now, they have Ryan Getzlaf, they got Corey Perry, but I mean, other than that, up front they're kind of thin because eventually Team Solani, he's not going to last forever. Give him another 1 year possibly. Zach Koivu looks like he's declining. Well, not declining on his production, but age-wise. They got Bobby Ryan, but I don't think he'll be able to stick with the Ducks because of his contract. And after that is a lot of, I don't know, I find like their forwards are mostly supporting cast, but not like big roles that can really help them. They got young talent with Emerson Edom, Rickard Rakell coming up on defense, Hampus Lindholm. And then on defense, they got Cam Fowler, but their defensemen are older. Francois Beauchemin, Sheldon Surrey, Brian Allen, Tony Lindman, and they're just it's kind of declining on age-wise. The goaltender Victor Fossey looks good, but I like Jonas Hillier better. So give them 12 years. They got to get drafted, got to bring a couple more guys. 12 years. Boston Bruins, 3 years. Forward, I mean, they got really in-your-face guys that can all score. Brad Marchand, Patrice Bergeron, Tyler Seguin, Milan Lucic, David Krejci, Chris Kelly. They got a lot of talent up front. I mean, they put in the work, they put in the hard work for checking. And then on defense, you got Zdeno Chara, Johnny Boychuk, Dougie Hamilton's turned into a very solid defenseman, Dennis Seidenberg, McQuaid, and then goaltender Tuukka Rask. Malcolm Subban's coming up, so he'll be the backup, and I think they can rely on him. They got it from top to bottom, and they got some young farm talent that'll come up too, so give them 3 years. Buffalo Sabres, 20 years. I'm going to go 20 years for the Buffalo Sabres. Nothing was working for them when they weren't spending money, and then they overspend, so now they don't have room to really get productive players. Forwards, they're the young guys, Tyler Ennis, Cody Hodgson, Marcus Foligno, but then you have overachievers, Drew Stafford, Nathan Derby. So it's just really, it's kind of tough. They got the young forwards that just haven't opportunity yet. Luke Adam, I'm waiting for him to really develop. They brought in Johan Larsson for the Minnesota Wild. He's got production in him. And then on defense, they've really spent a lot on Christian Ehrhoff. Tyler Myers has slid down a bit. So it's really, on defense, it's thin. Like Mike Weber, they got guys, but it's going to take a long time for them. And Ryan Miller doesn't look like he's sticking with the Sabres after this season. Matt Hackett, I don't know if he can hack it for them. So they're going to really, it's going to be a rebuilding stage, but they haven't really figured it out that they really have to start to rebuild from completely, like just demolish the team. So it's going to take them a while. The next up, Calgary Flames. Calgary, I'm going to give them about 15 years. Excuse me, their goaltending situation, Mickey Kiprusoff, he's reportedly going to retire. Other than that, I think they got Laurent Brisebois. He's a good prospect. They got Kerry Romo that they're waiting for it to come over from Finland, but I don't think he's going to be able to transition into a good goaltender like he is over in Finland. On D, it's then Mark Giordano. Probably is the top defenseman. Babcock, he's probably out the door after this season as well. TJ Brody looks solid. Chris Butler as well, but nothing really worthy to think that they can help anchor the defense to a Stanley Cup. And up front, it's even worse. Curtis Glencross is the top forward by far. Maybe Michael Camilleri, but I don't see if he sticks around, it's because they overpaid him. They got a lot of supporting members that would be great on contending teams, but when you put them all together, they're just underachieving. Not even underachieving, sorry, they're just brutal. So it's going to take them a while. They're going to get a top 3, top 4 pick this year, and 3 years to come. So it's going to be a big rebuilding stage for the Calgary Flames. Carolina Hurricanes, I'll give them 6 years. I think this year is kind of they're going to collect themselves and to really figure things out. They got Jordan Staal and Alexander Semin signed to long-term contract. Jeff Skinner, Eric Staal, Cam Ward. Up front, like I said, Eric Staal, Jordan Staal, Alexander Semin, great year. Toulouse does good with his line. I like Ruutu as really a check and roll player. I think they just need to pick up 1 or 2 more pieces that can really just add a little bit of grittiness. On defense, they got Yanni Pikkinen, not too bad. He's not a bad guy on the back end there for them. Justin Falk, but they got with Tim Gleason. He's not going to last too much longer, so they need to start building up from the defense. And I have a lot of faith in Cam Ward. He's struggling a bit this year, but I think Cam Ward gives you a lot of belief. He can really give you confidence that he's going to really be a clutch performer. Chicago Blackhawks, 4 years. Blackhawks, Jonathan Toews, Patrick Kane, Marian Hossa might get bought out. But after that, they still got Patrick Sharp, David Boland, Victor Stahlberg. They got a good, solid core up front. And on the back end, guys like Brent Seabrook, Duncan Keith, Nicholas Jarmison, they're solid in the back. They need to pick up another piece there. And I love Corey Crawford. He's a really solid guy in net that just doesn't get a lot of compliments, a lot of credit for what he does for the Chicago Blackhawks and their streak this year. Next up, it's hard for me. It's Colorado Avalanche. I'm gonna give them 12 years for the Avalanche. I want to give them like 8 years and 9 years, but it's hard because the management is really what's going to stall them. They need to rework the whole defensive core. They got young defensemen like Tyson Barrie, Stephon Elliott, and Duncan Simmons. He's coming up, but after that, no defenseman really. Goaltender Simeon Varlamov is not the goaltender of the future. They got to get rid of him. They got Calvin Pickard in the waiting. I think he can really he can be a star goaltender. Up front, they're fantastic. Matt Duchene, Gabriel Landeskog. I hope they don't keep Ryan O'Reilly. P.A. Pieranto, he is doing well for them. Jamie McGinn, he's a good, he fits the role really well. Guys like Cody McLeod, John Mitchell, Mark Oliver, but they still need a scoring winner, so they're looking to probably get like Nathan McKinnon or Jonathan Drouin if Seth Jones is taken off the board. So they got to rework the whole defense. All like I said, get rid of Eric Johnson, Jan Hayda, Greg Zanin, and then they'll be fine. Columbus Blue Jackets. I'm going to give the Blue Jackets 9 years. Sergei Bobrovsky is a talented goaltender that is getting the complete confidence from his management, the coaching, from his teammates. Defensive-wise, I like Jack Johnson, Ryan Murray. Hopefully he overcomes his injury and shows out. I like David Savard a lot. I really like the talent that he's going to bring to the Blue Jackets. I like Fedor Tudor. He's a top defenseman. And up front, they got really good, hard-working guys. Brandon Dubinsky, Artem Anisimov, Vinny Prospal. They brought in Marian Gaborik. So it's really Mark Letesto. He's been pretty good for them. They picked up Blake Comeau from the Flames. I really like his style of play. So they got Ryan Johansson and Boone Jenner, young guys that are just waiting to really contribute to the team. And I'm really excited for those guys. And I think the Blue Jackets, 9 years, surprise. Dallas Stars, I'm going to go 14 years. And Kari Lehtonen is incredible. Put him on another team, he probably helps them win a Stanley Cup. But their defense is thin, if not brutal. I don't like their defense. They're kind of one-dimensional defense. They good defensively, but not always. Stefan Roboda, he's not too bad. Jody Benn, he's all right. Jamie Oleksiak, I think that's how you pronounce it. He's a big defender, but they don't help offensively. But if they do help offensively, they backed off defensively. Up front, guys like Jamie Benn, Louis Eriksson, guys that you can put your complete faith in. They picked up some young guys like Kevin Connaughton and Cameron Gons in the trade deadline that can help eventually for the defensive core. Up front, you bring up guys like Radek Faska, Scott Glennie. that can contribute, but not for a while. So it's gonna be a really slow thing for the Stars. The Detroit Red Wings, I'm gonna give 7 years. Jimmy Howard, he's inconsistent when he's amazing, but he does that in a lot of soft goals. It reminds me of Marc-Andre Fleury. Defense, amazing. I love Nicholas Kronwall. They gotta get rid of guys like Carlo Koliakovo and Ian White. I don't think they'll help them too much. I love Smith on the back end and Jacob Kindle, so they're waiting really for the defense to kind of kick in. Up front, Henrik Zetterberg, Pavel Datsyuk, Johan Franzen, Drew Miller, Daniel Cleary, Justin Albuquerque. They got a lot of forwards that can really fit like the check-in, playmaking, sniping role, power forward role. They got young guys like Martin Frk from the Halifax Mooseheads. They drafted him, and he looks like he would probably contribute on the second line for them. They got some really good young talent that's coming up, so 7 years. Edmonton Oilers, I'm going to give the Oilers 8 years. Great guys up front. Jordan Eberle, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Taylor Hall, Nail Yakupov, Alex Hemsky, Sean Horkoff won't be there too long. Much too longer. They got really Magnus PRV. Hopefully they give him a big opportunity to really prove what he can do. Got good check and roll forwards. Defense, Justin Schultz. It's all going to start with him, so they got to really work on the defense though. With Justin Schultz, like Nick Schultz, he's a good shutdown defenseman. Ryan Whitney, he's good offensively. He's just struggling the last few years. So they gotta go with defense in this NHL draft, and for the next couple of years, pick up some guys and they'll be good, and get rid of Devin Dubnyk. I think they got Tyler Buns in their system, and I think he can be a good goaltender and really get them to win the Holy Grail. Florida Panthers, 20 years, brutal. I like Jacob Markstrom, but he's not going to ever have a good up front to really help them. Kind of like defensive forwards, do you know what I mean? I like Eric Branson, Dmitry Kulikov, Mike Weaver, nice defenseman. They still need a couple pieces to really hold the core together. Up front, Jonathan Huberdeau, Quentin Howden, they're the guys of the future. Thomas Fleischmann, he's not bad, but he's not really doing exactly. He's just so injury prone, and that's the tough thing with the Panthers. They got guys like John McFarland waiting to come up, but it's not enough. It's really thin in the farm system. It's kind of weird because Panthers usually get high draft picks, but hopefully the guys like Nick Bundstad, he really contributes to them, and we'll kind of see what happens with the Panthers. LA Kings, I'm going to go, they'll probably win the Stanley Cup in the next maybe 9-10 years, but I'll go 10 years. Jonathan Quick, don't need to really go into detail about him. Defense is where they really need to make a change. Obviously, we got guys like Drew Doughty, Derek Forbert, he's coming up. Slava Voinov, Matt Green. But I don't like Drew Doughty. I think he's going to really cause a lot of problems for the Kings. Up front, Anzai Kopitar, Mike Richards, Jeff Carter, they love being together. They got a big bromance. And love Dustin Brown as a captain. I think they got a good fit. Next up, we go Minnesota Wild. Wild, I'm going to give them 8 years. They got to pick, retain Jason Pominville. They got Charlie Coyle, Zach Phillips, young guys coming up. I like Jason Zucker's style. So you got Pominville, Michael Granlund, Dan Healy's probably out the door. Zach Parise. So it's just they're good offensively up front. I hope they re-sign Matt Cullen, unrestricted free agent. If Pierre-Marc Bouchard, he stays healthy. On the defense, I love their defense. Ryan Suter, Jonas Brodin, Jared Spurgeon, Marcos Candela. I think they got a good young defense. Their goaltending is where they got Nicholas Backstrom. He's getting up there in age. He's an unrestricted free agent, I believe, after this season or next. So I don't know if Darcy Kemper will be their goaltender of the future. Montreal Canadiens, I'm going to go 6 years. Carey Price is my man. Defensively, Andre Markov, love him. Josh Georges, Alexander, I think it's Alexander Emelin. I know his last name Emelin. I like his style of play. PK Subban is their spark plug, so hopefully they keep him in their organization. Up front, you start with your captain Brian Gionta. He offers a lot of leadership to the guys. Thomas Plekanec, Max Pacioretty, David Desjardins. Hopefully the young guys like Louis LeBlanc, Brendan Gallagher, and Alex Galchenyuk continue to contribute to the team. Brandon Prossy is doing a phenomenal job for the Canadians.